Hey, what's up, folks? It's your boy K Bishop, and we'll be talking about mixing.
I ain't never buy no style. I got my own flow. I ain't never write it down. They ain't never like me now.
So I know I kind of lapsed on videos for the past few days. I was handling some business outside of music, but now I'm back to give you the lowdown on mixing. Mixing is one of the most important parts of music. A poor mix is not going to get played on radio. It's not going to sound well over the different mediums we listen to songs to. So what is actually mixing? The thing is, back in the day, mixing engineers were called balancing engineers. Mixing really started out dealing with the levels of each instrument in a track. So they were called balancing engineers because they actually balanced each level. With technology, we could automate, we could use different techniques to make different instruments sound louder or softer within the mix. The thing about mixing is, a lot of people think that you need the best plugins to mix, and that is not really true. The best tool is about using your ear, right? It's training your ear to hear certain things. The human brain could only interpret I think either between 3 to 4 specific sounds in a song. So when mixing, you're not trying to make everything the loudest, right? You want to get a very good mixing engineer. You want to get somebody who knows what they're doing. Mixing is a work for hire job. When I say work for hire, meaning a mixing engineer doesn't usually take points on or percentage of copyright. Pay them a one-time fee for a mix, and that's usually it. So you have your options, obviously. Your online options like Sound Better, Upwork.com. I'll link to them in the description. But you could search locally for your mixing engineers. I know one mixing engineer by the name of Dre Major. I have never personally used his services, but he seems to mix a lot of the local up-and-coming acts and even some more of the prominent acts. So I'll probably link to his Instagram also in the description. Mixing is basically taking each instrument and placing it in a specific space at that point in time in the song. You may have a part in the song that you want the drums to come out, which may be the chorus, and you want the drums to fall back maybe in the verse. So that's mixing is basically that. It takes a lot of time and experience and trial and error if you want to learn it on your own. That is it for really the video on mixing. It's really a short topic, but it's probably the most important part of the creative process when it comes to song. Because with a poor mix, you're not going to get it on the radio. You're not going to get featured in TV shows, in movies, and games. So make sure you get a great mixing engineer. I personally learned mixing over the years, and I mix my own music, more hip-hop music. And I've been able to, mix to a decent international level. That's been my part. That doesn't mean that I wouldn't outsource mixing. In this business, you have to learn to balance time and money. If you have the time to learn mixing and you could learn mixing, you do that by all means. But if you have the money to pay a mixing engineer and it would save you time, hours, maybe days, months of learning, then you pay a mixing engineer. So that's it for the video on mixing. Next video I'll be doing mastering, which would hopefully be a very short video, because a lot of people get mastering and mixing confused. Some people bring a poor mix, they expect when mastering it to be magical. So we'll talk about that in the next video. Peace.
I ain't never buy no style. I got my own flow. I ain't never write it down. They ain't never like me now.